Hello and welcome back to Self-Aware Soul. I'm Jacinta, your guide to personal and spiritual growth. And today I'd like to talk about something that has carried me through so many of life's ups and downs: the attitude of gratitude. Now, life isn't always smooth. I know it hasn't been for me, even to this day. From the outside, it may look like everything is fine because I don't let it get me down. But like everyone else, I faced health challenges, difficult people, and situations that felt overwhelming. What I've learned is that when I bring gratitude into these moments, everything shifts. It doesn't mean the challenges disappear, but gratitude gives me the strength to face them differently, with more calm, more resilience, and even with a positive heart. I'll share a little of my own story. Years ago, I went through a long period dealing with chronic health challenges. The pain was very real, and it could have taken over my life completely. But I chose not to let it control me. Instead, I focused on what I could do, and I looked at the situation with a grateful heart. I asked myself, what lesson is here for me? In those times, I wasn't always thinking big. I was just trying to survive and live one day at a time. And for that, I was grateful. Grateful simply to have made it through another day. That mindset gave me strength and reminded me that even in pain, there were lessons and strengths to be found. By shifting my focus, I realized that I had strength I didn't know I had. I could live my life as fully as possible, even with pain. Gratitude reminded me that I don't need to let my health conditions take over my life. I wasn't just surviving. I was still able to participate in life. I didn't want people to know how much my illness was really affecting me then, even though it was debilitating and I needed to work and keep my job to pay for the medical expenses. I was happy knowing I could work enough to help cover my medical expenses, even though there was nothing left for me. Fortunately, my wants were bare minimum. I just wanted to survive and try to live a normal life. Gratitude has also helped me when dealing with people. I've had difficult bosses and colleagues who challenged me. At first, those situations were frustrating, but I learned to be grateful for them too, because they taught me patience. They taught me how to stand up for myself. They taught me how to acknowledge my own worth. When I stood strong and showed the value I brought, how I supported the team, how much I contributed to the business, those same people who didn't see my worth at first eventually had to open their eyes. Gratitude allowed me to do that with confidence, not bitterness. And through that, I grew stronger and more sure of who I am. I have to admit, I also experienced anger during that time. And you know what? It was justified. That anger wasn't about bitterness. It was about standing up for myself so I wouldn't be taken advantage of. In fact, it was received well because it showed my employer that I was serious about my value and about being treated fairly. And I earned respect for my honesty. Gratitude helped me balance that anger so it didn't consume me. Instead, it gave me the strength to use it in a way that protected me while still keeping my heart open. That's the beauty of gratitude. It takes our challenges and transforms them into stepping stones. It helps us not only get through difficult times, but also grow because of them. Gratitude makes us stronger, kinder, and more resilient. So I'd like to invite you to pause for a moment and ask yourself, what can I be grateful for right now? Maybe it's something small, the breath you're taking, the light outside your window, or a lesson hidden inside a challenge. Whatever it is, let it remind you that you have the strength to keep moving forward. And if you like support on your own journey of growth and self-discovery, I warmly invite you to explore my Healing Journey program. It's a gentle space to work through challenges, nurture gratitude, and embrace the life you're meant to live, fully and joyfully. Thank you for joining me today. May gratitude continue to guide you even in the hardest of times. Until next time, take care and be kind to yourself. Love and light.